Bertie's chase. Fussed Edward. Sang the fireman. Laughed the driver. The guard looked at his watch. He said to the driver. Said the driver. The fireman got to his feet. He answered. He clambered down. Said the guard, and Edward puffed off. Wailed Bertie, roaring into the yard, but it was no good. Edward's last coach had disappeared into the tunnel. Said Bertie. Said his driver. Said Bertie grimly as he raced along the road. He groaned, toiling up the hill. He cheered as he reached the top of the hill. Bertie groaned the next minute. And he tore down the hill, his brakes squealing at the corners. His passengers bounced like balls in a bucket. They shouted. Hens and dogs scattered in all directions as he raced through the village. He tooted, skidding into the yard. He was just in time to see the signal drop, the guard wave his flag, and Edward puff out of the station. His passengers rushed to the platform, but it was no good, and they came bustling back. Said Bertie unhappily. They said. He answered. He thought for a minute. He then spoke to the station master while the passengers waited impatiently in the bus. Grumbled the coaches as Edward snorted in front. They reached the top at last and ran smoothly into the station. Whistled Edward. The porters and people hurried, and Edward impatiently waited to start. Whistled the guard, and Edward's driver looked back, but the flag didn't wave. There was a distant, and the station master, running across, snatched the green flag out of the guard's hand. Then everything seemed to happen at once. Bellowed Bertie. His passengers poured onto the platform and scrambled into the train. The station master told the guard and driver what had happened, and Edward listened. He said. Panted Bertie. Whistled Edward. Called the passengers. They cheered and waved till they were out of sight.